Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a good spell of possession, this. Thuram. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram, Vieira. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. And Koundé. Olise. And it's Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Konate makes the interception. Olise. And here's Ribery. And the shot's on here. Shot, surely! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah. Now it's Mbappe.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Driving forward. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Zaire Emery. Oh, really cute, what a lovely... There's the header! Goal, France! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
No, again, there's no way through. Dembele, he's on it, can he get away? Thuram, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Good read, needed to be. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Thuram. Right. And the shot! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. France kick off the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Cherki, Ribéry. Oh, it's Dembele. Zaire Emery. Olise. Thuram. For Olise. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Kante attempts a clearance. Great chance! Koundé, Ribéry, and Konate, Cherki, Hernandez. That is good strength. And it's made its way to him. Cherki! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Ribéry plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram. Pings in across. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Great vision. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's
shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here to turn a deficit into a lead. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And it's Ribéry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Conte. Zaire Emery. It's a promising position. Crosses it in here. Chance for a shot! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Ribéry duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 17.
France go into the lead. And no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's heaved it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's had it taken off him. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Diaby. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Pinches it off. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vieira demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bade. Can he get on the end of this? And we're done. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
That's a little off target. Cherki. Upamecano. And it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's keen, determined to have his say.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has ended up in no man's land. Schneider. Seedorf. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele. The Netherlands have a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Tara. He's in a great position here. He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. Still goalless at the moment. Now, can they get him away? And Van Nistelrooy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Upamecano with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Dembele. It's played through for him. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Seedorf. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tchouaméni gets across and deals with it. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. And a chance! Goal! France! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Great ball if he can get there. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that has put paid to that. Van Bronckhorst looking to play him in. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Front-footed pressing going on here. Thuram. And it's Conte. Nice shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Thuram! It's in! And that is goal number 20. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Traoré passing nice and neat. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's away. This is Dembele. Schneider. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passes short and sharp. Jackie. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's got to be quick to recover this. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Konate has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Look at the space here. Traoré did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
France in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement pour la
France
France.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Thuram, it's Dembele. That's good play. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Conte. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. Griezmann ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Conte, good read, needed to be. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And they're quick to get it back. And it's been played through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Conte. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Nistelrooy.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rijkaard. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's on Griezmann! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Konate has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out. It's a quick one. Van Basten. Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now this could be a chance. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And no, that was never going to make it. In by Hullet. Bullish header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cruyff. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it be...
He rises! Oh, crossbar! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bui. Upamecano. Chouameni. France finding their passes. Mbappe.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the through ball. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. France have done it.